Yeah, I mean, Michael Jordan wasn't even there. If you go back and watch, like, back then, I mean, real talk, that was just garbage. He wasn't even that good, real talk. LeBron's better. Shaq's better. Yao Ming's better. Carmelo Anthony's better. Dwayne Wade's better. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Allen Iverson ain't better. His ass. But. Daily reminder that me and you, meaning everybody in here, have the same amount of rings as Allen Iverson. Woohoo! Trash ass boy! It's the garbage ass boy! Too bad. That was always funny when Space Jam 313 would stream. And everybody would roast the 76ers because of that being Heroic's favorite. Oh yeah, and if y'all can't tell from the champion thing over there, I finished Nightmare Mode offline. It's pretty simple. I mean, it was just annoying at a couple parts because I had to like swap out the mana rings and the electric nullified rings and stuff, you know what I mean? But you gotta farm the mind goblins. What the hell's a mind goblin? Where is a mind goblin? These nuts got him. Yeah, we're level, as you can see, 67. I looked it up, and that was actually a range. It said it recommended being level 65 to 75 before you start hell mode. There was one set we almost had, well, not almost had completed, but we still needed 2 more parts for it, but I was thinking about farming for that, and then I googled it, and it was like, oh, this is just a low tier set, so it's kind of like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, and I did not use the, I'm not gonna bother doing that yet, because I haven't looked up any other, you know what I mean? So our points are still gonna be, you know,
good day.
A little brazy. Alright, well, y'all gotta give me a second to set this shit up. I'm curious. Yeah, see, we're gonna take hella damage because we have like no. I'm curious how much. What? Why is it 100 minus 100%? That doesn't make any sense. Minus 100% for this. I thought it was gonna. That's a little uncalled for, to be honest. You know what I mean? If you ask me, 100 is way too high, especially when the game hasn't dropped like any good gear. You know what I mean? But now, like every we come across the lightning, we're gonna get raped in the ass. But okay, so before I open any of this stuff, let me see something. That would bring us up to 28. Alright, I mean that. But obviously we're not gonna do that now. Well, I mean, if we get wrecked and have to go back and, you know what I mean, but I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be 100, that's, you know what I mean? So you gotta have that shit at 200 to even have, well actually no, that's a lie, because it only really maxes at 75 unless you have stuff boosting them. So you gotta have it like 175%, shit, to have it maxed. I mean, it makes sense, because it's like, I'm sure the game just wants you to, wrong button. I'm sure the game just wants you to, more or less,
I am Akara.
focus
High
on one
priestess
thing,
of
you know.
There is a place.
Although there was something. I can't remember. But there was something where it gave like hella. I can't. Was it a set or what? I swear it was a set that gave like fucking hella resistance bonuses. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about that now, you know what I mean? I guess a poison area we could swap out with the shield on, even though the defense is really low. See this? I mean... And that's higher though, you know what I mean? So... I don't know, I'm not gonna sit here and... dilly-dally, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to... Because we can only play for like an hour before the shit might crash anyway. Because they're too stupid to fix any of the shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, there's not... Until Act 2... Well, besides the Act 1 boss, which is, Acid... There's not... From what I remember... I don't think there's... I don't think there's really much that does elemental damage until Act 2. And Act 2 had all that electric bullcrap. But... I don't know. Alright, 1 second. Alrighty. So... Alright. Well, I don't know, there's just, it's kind of just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, should I really be... Like, I feel like I shouldn't farm on the previous difficulty. I feel like it would be smarter, you know, just to stick in the earlier areas. If you had to, you know what I mean? So you have access to all the, potential hell drops. I guess this is part 40, so it is kind of fitting. Oops. I guess it is kind of fitting that part 40 is, starting hell mode, I guess. But, I guess we'll see. I'm hoping that it's like a lot of XP really quickly or something, but I kind of doubt it.
All who oppose me, beware.
You know what I mean? But, I don't know. I'm glad the poison damage does a fucking ton of health. Like, Jesus Christ. It's already poison damage. I forgot about that shit. I guess that makes sense. It seems like the XP gains are pretty good for this area, I guess. But I see that bullshit like that. Come on. I'm glad my character can't even hit the thing right in front of me. But yeah, we're already. Imagine this on the. With the other rings. Like, they don't even. It's so stupid. They need to balance it out better with the like, stuff that's on all the equipment or something. And I'm gonna be highly disappointed if the game doesn't like give us anything that's at. You know what I mean? If shit starts like gear stuff starts dropping and it's not even better than what we have on from normal mode still. Like, we literally went through all of we literally went through all of Nightmare Mode with only getting one piece of better gear. You know what I mean? Like, this right here, that's literally the only piece of gear from Nightmare Mode that we got. Like, and I know they're obviously to be like, oh yeah, there's the ones that you, of course, got, but don't use because it's not relevant to use them. I don't know. I did not mean to pick that up, but I like how the zombies are not frozen when they're getting hit like they're supposed to. Like, if I'm getting hit, my character is just gonna not do that because they're probably fucking bug out. You would think Hell Mode gear would instantly be better, you know what I mean? Like, even the regular blue gear, you would, in theory, you would think it would be more powerful than what we have on. Like, every single piece, except maybe the chest piece. Since it's all from normal mode, but I guess it is hell difficulty, so there are, maybe, like, just staying in this first area is kind of the first, like, that was weird, there's an invisible wall there. You know, first couple areas. Like, see, that shit's so annoying. Like, I shouldn't have to have a ring on just so I don't get killed and, like, you see that bullshit? I didn't even, like, I should have to fucking put rings on just so I can not take that fucking damage. You know what I mean? Guess we have to. Should probably just put that fucking shield on right there. I guess, since the game... Why is our follower dead? He didn't... You know, whatever. This game is fucking... pulls dumb shit like that. Fine. I'll play the pussy way that the fucking game wants you to play. You know what I mean? The game just desperately wants you to fucking... just keep swapping shit out on your character. Like, fine. I'll play the way you faggots want my character to play. Alrighty. Fine. I'll play how you want me to play. Same area. Poison length reduced by 75%. 1 second. No. Hold up. No, fire resist. No. I'm not gonna lie, out of all the elements, I feel like I should just put this shit on. Back on, you know what I mean? Like, this doesn't have any, you know? I feel like this, like, it's way less defense, but this has, you know? So I'm actually gonna put this back on. If we get, you know what I mean? If it's kind of hard to tell. Check all this bullshit, just in case any overnight bots do anything. Boots. Nope. So, see, it's kind of like poison resist plus 50. I know we got. We have a better poison resist one than. I should just put all these back over here, and we'll get them out if we need it. Oh wait, this one. How much is that? 13. Wasn't this more? 15. Yeah. So we see what kind of. Poison length reduced by 50. See, I wonder if that you know what I mean? That combined with this would, like, make it go crazy. Even though, because that's plus 20 to all resistances, though, so it's kinda probably not really worth. But, see, this is a hella fire resist damage amulet, but the problem is that fire is basically the worst element in the game. You know what I mean? So. I don't know, should I, like, I don't know if I should even bother putting this on if we have this shield, you know what I mean? That the length is reduced. But it's just like like, it's literally at 0. 0, 0! You know what I mean? So I guess we'll see. 1 second. Gotta check this real quick. But yeah, see, it's just hard to tell. You know what I mean? But zero. Yeah, hell mode. I did not. Okay, I was half expecting it to just, you know, double, because, you know, our nightmare mode was 40%. So I was expecting. I was like, oh, should be like 60. But then in this game, it'll double it, and then it's like, oh, 100. Like, huh? It's like, I get it. The game wants you to continuously change armor and rings and stuff to artificially extend the length of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I understand it, but I don't remember.
Hi there.
So that's trade repair. Do we not have the ability to do this yet, or what?
Welcome.
Oh, good. Okay, so that's kind of stupid. Like, if you die, your follower dies. That needs fixed. That shouldn't be a thing. You ask me, but...
All who oppose me, beware.
Okay, well, I'm trying to... I don't know. I feel like if you had that the 75% shield on that we have on now for the poison reduction or like length reduction, I feel like that in theory it should basically make it so it doesn't even affect it, like doesn't even come up on you. You know what I mean? What am I getting hit by? Like you can't, the game's just making shit up. You know what I mean? This fucking poison reduction thing doesn't even fucking work. I don't know what we got. I guess our character's just fucking dog shit because the goddamn game gave us 0 fucking armor drops the entire playthrough of Nightmare. Like, jeez. Fucking ridiculous, you know what I mean? We got 1 armor piece that we don't even have on right now because of the game. You know? Is this shield even working? It should be, like, it should not be all, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I just feel like the game is just artificially increasing everything. How did I get hit there? He's inside the thing. You know what I mean? Like, what was going on there? Like, when is the game gonna actually drop, like, any gear at all? You know what I mean? Like, completely honestly, like, when is, you know what I mean? Like, is that gonna be a good thing? Or, you know? Or what? You gotta fucking waste a potion every 5 seconds. Those fucking goddamn porcupine things from this fucking area. But it seems like what I could tell, there are a few, like, specific areas in the game that, were basically melee enemies only, and no, goofy garbage, you know what I mean? Like, preserved head. I preserve your mother's head. You know what I mean? I'm sure we'll go back to the base after this XP thing comes out. probably be here in a second. I see our damage is, you know, not bad. I like how sometimes you can walk into that and sometimes you can't. It's like you just have no exit on that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, because from what I looked up, that very first area that we're just in right there is literally the same level as we are right now. And then the very next area is level 68, so like, you know what I mean? Oh, I just realized since we haven't... That's kind of annoying. Like, I guess technically, what we could do is save and exit. Come in here, nightmare mode. And then come right to Deckard Cain.
Hello.
You know what I mean? And save. I mean, this is only a thing you would have to do until you get to the Deckard Cain mission. You know what I mean? You know, there's an easy way around it, so you don't have to fucking waste shit. Damn, what the fuck? 170 strength? Shit, maybe we should redo our thing right now. But see, the problem is, it's like, is that even worth it? Because it's so hard to... It's just hard to tell, because of stupid poison bullshit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like... Because this is definitely better to have on, like, overall, but then it's... Because it gives lightning resist and stuff, but... I don't know. Why is this... I mean, +2 to summoning skills... Unfortunately... We're never, ever, never gonna use that, so...
Good day.
Good thing it shows... I fucking forgot that we... But yeah, should we use or... You know what I mean? Thing for this? Or what? It gives fire and poison resist and damage reduced by 3 and +2 to strength. You know what I mean? That's fucking like... Well, it shits on this because that's from fucking normal mode. But it takes a fat dump on that other thing too. You know? So... It's kind of just like... You know, I just don't know. You know what I mean? Because they say, only put enough points in you need for the gear, and then I looked it up, and it's like, you need 156 for, like, the best shield in the game, or whatever, but that's like that, and then... It doesn't say how much, you know? Like, some of the, well... Actually, if I had to guess, I would say... Nothing that, you know what I mean? The stuff that also requires dexterity is basically just going to be either gear that's not really heavy, armor, or stuff like this, where it's a weapon, you know what I mean? But the way I see it, the weapons that require... I mean, this requires dexterity too, so... It's just like, shit, you know what I mean? And I was also thinking of just not even bother, like, when we use it, not even putting points into this. Because the thing said it, like, stacks with the whistle in his mouth, but stacks, what's our fucking chicken? Oh yeah, we haven't done the special caliber. I looked the thing up how to do it, but I don't... There's like a thing called Wert's leg. Wert Winkle's leg. But Well, I guess we might as well do this. And then... Alright, so let's do the skill tree first. You know what I mean? So... Point here. Point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alrighty. Now, we want to get Bone Prison all the way up because that shit is actually really fucking good. Alrighty. Now, we need to... we did Bone Prison, we did Bone... Or no, we didn't do that. I guess I'll go with Bone Spirit. You know what I mean? Max this shit out real quick. Alrighty. I'm curious. Cost? What's the cost? Like, see, the cost is half, approximately. See, this actually does more magic damage. Who was that liar that, you know what I mean? The problem, though, is it costs more mana. And this actually gets an extra % per level. So according to that one thing, once maxed, Bone Spear out damages this. But I guess this is probably... I'm going to actually test Bone Spirit, but we'll see. There's a boner wall. You know what I mean? Like, should I do boner wall or teeth next? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just going to go with teeth. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, never mind, because we already put... That was like, wait, why is it going to 11? But, so there's that. That's max. We need 9 more levels for that to be max. Well, technically, it won't be 9 levels, because if we go with the story, but... And then after that, all we'll have left is boner wall, but I don't know. See, the problem here is, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, should I really up that to 170? Or what? You know what I mean? Because the only armor piece we're gonna have, or only thing that we're gonna have that requires dexterity ever, is the weapon. And the, okay, well, I guess, do any of the shields, I don't know. I don't recall, like, strength, yeah, it feels like weapons are really the only thing that requires dexterity, you know what I mean? So, it's kind of just like, you know what I mean? Should I crank it to 170 for strength? You know? Cause, you know? Yeah, it's just like... Because, like, is there gonna be actual good, relevant gear that we're gonna get that's going to require that much strength, or what? You know what I mean? Or is 170 gonna be a fucking goddamn waste? You know? But, you might as well do it, whatever. You know what I mean? Like... But... Like, there's no reason to be like, oh, I can't use the armor because my strength is too low. You know what I mean? Let's crank this bad boy to... I was curious if you could hold it. I mean, because then the problem is, like, with dexterity, what if we get, like, a weapon that has, like, some crazy fucking bonus, you know what I mean? It's just, like... I don't know, you know? I am curious to try that bone spirit thing, though. So that's at 170. The problem is you know, I don't know. The problem is that really even gonna do anything? You know what I mean? Like, my luck, that shit doesn't isn't even gonna matter at all. But you know, but see, I don't replenishes quantity? Huh. Interesting. Steals mana and life? What do y'all think about that, though? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just wish the game was more, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. Should probably just carry this around. Cold resist, I guess. Oh, same. Wait, no, hold up. You got, no. This too, I mean, extra fire resist. Mine as well, you know. It's only 4%, but... See, now the problem, like 39, like 33, like 60 for that, but I mean, that's really high, you know what I mean? If you ask me, it seems like honestly that might actually not be bad. But I mean, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't know. And it's like, god damn it, you know what I mean? I don't know, I feel like getting that shit to like 55 Or, you know what I mean? I just wish I knew how much I should up it to, you know what I mean? Like, should we go to 60? You know what I mean? I feel like we just should, right? Like... You know what I mean? Even though we're not, like, whatever. I'm going to. You know. Also, dexterity ups your chance to block, too, apparently, so. Yeah, we're just gonna put this up to 60. I feel like that's the move. And then put everything else into health. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure, but you know what I mean? I know I keep saying that over and over again, it's just like... I guess I shouldn't really, like, worry about min-maxing. You know what I mean? I was thinking of putting one more set of 5 into dexterity. You know what I mean? Just, well, actually, 6. Actually, yeah, I'm going to. You know what I mean? Just do that and then one more to make it even. Like, in here, like, our base value is 60. If we get absolutely raped now with health, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, each point isn't even that much anyway. You know what I mean? It's literally barely, it's only going up 2 per thing. But yeah, I guess upping dexterity is, like, some is a good idea, just to, you know. Alrighty, 175 in vitality, and should probably save. We're hitting quit, and we're hitting save. Now into fat cock mode. Alright, 1 second. See, the problem... Oh yeah, we're in the... I was like, why the fuck is... You know what I mean? And like, why the fuck is the ability not working? Oh yeah, I need to put this, though, on... right trigger. Because I do want to see how... You know what I mean? Because, see, the problem is, though... Like, it costs double the mana, and like 1400 damage. You know what I mean? Like, the mana cost, it doesn't really work out, but these heat seek, so I'm gonna at least try it. I mean, if not, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? But literally, don't matter. See, the problem is, should I, like, you know what I mean? I guess I should do what Wings does. And just have this here. For the emergency. these, I guess. Luck, I'll probably just fucking accidentally fucking use it anyway. But... oh, I need to... one second. I guess maybe I have to put something on triangle. Alright. I guess I'll just put this on triangle just to replace that bullshit. So it's not on the bar, you know what I mean? Alrighty, well... I guess that makes it look better, you know what I mean? See, because now technically we could use this if we wanted to, but... you know. It's just like... you know... I guess we just kind of... see, I feel like... this is actually the smarter thing to have on. You know what I mean? Because its block rate is so fucking high. But it just... oh, I don't have enough strength now? Because this gives plus... see, god damn it, I should have put... because I'm... well, whatever. I guess we're just stuck with that then for now. So fucking annoying. You know what I mean? I guess I should have just put 100 fucking 80 or like 200 into that so I could actually fucking play the game, but whatever. I mean, I guess it shouldn't really matter, you know what I mean? Alright, 1 second. I mean... look, we'll go out there and our character will still get shit on the same exact speed that we just did, so... and I'll be like, oh, well, that was a big waste of time. You know what I mean? Why did it change where the exit was, even though we've already been... that was weird. I swear, wasn't the exit on the bottom when we first started Hell Mode? And now it's up here, even though we were already playing. Alright, let's test this shit. Still can't move while I guess it's kind of good because you can, well, never mind, because it's like the same. You just don't have to aim it, I guess. You know what I mean? I feel like the spear is still the way to go, unless you're, you know what I mean, just trying to spam them down. So that's the problem. Now I won't be able to fucking use the shit. If it fucking, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, hopefully the game just gives us something better. See, that is... see, it's just so annoying, you know what I mean? Because if you do that, then you're gonna lose everything else. So I guess I should have just put more points into the stat so I could keep... well, maybe it will work out because we'll get a different chest piece here soon. You know what I mean? That is not as much strength, so if we take shit off, we won't get screwed over. I'm just gonna keep on what we got on now. Why is it not letting me move? Like, there's that same bullshit. I'm watching the take on the poison change instead of being the same every time. That needs fixed. And my character should, you know, that shit should be canceling that out. Yeah, but you can just poison me with every hit, right? Like, see, why is it not giving me health? I just used a potion. You know what I mean? It was just... like, at the very least, it should be canceling out. I'm sure it purposely makes it worse so you can't, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess we just need a better, well, a chess piece that is a lower requirement, but you know what I mean? So we won't be bullshitted when the game is like, you need that. Because if not, you won't be at 170. Yeah, I mean, because that one, I feel like that's a good move, because that one thing Rhett said, like, the highest strength, like, thing that you would actually want to use is 156. So I feel, well, my luck, it'll probably, like, I don't know. Look how much fucking damage that shit does, dude. Like, on here. You know what I mean? It's like, should I put these 5 into vitality or what? You know what I mean? I guess I will for now. I mean, I don't know, it's too hard to tell. You know, because it's like... the game, I mean, it did drop us that right at the beginning of Hell mode, but like in Nightmare mode, we literally got basically no gear at all. Like, we got the one chest piece that we're not using, you know. But hopefully, because it seems like since we missed out on basically all Nightmare gear, it seems like the Hell gear is going to be like a huge step, you know. But, I don't know. Just because I said a racial slur at a customer doesn't mean I should be fired from DoorDash for you told. That is facts right there. Hope you're doing well. Wings of advice. Hope you enjoyed the low-tier god Richard interview. So I was talking about that in the stream earlier today, and I mean, that's basically what I assume most people thought it would be. They're just basically slurping each other the whole time, you know. It was hilarious. The funniest part, though, was when Wings was talking about the hookers that the troll sent to his house. And the one part, he was like, there were 2, he's like, he thought about it for a second, he's like, ebony hookers. He was like, about to say some wacky shit, but he's like, oh shit, I can't say that in front of the low-tier god. You know? And then LTG's just like, you mean black? And he's like, yeah, they're like scared to say black for some reason, I don't know. That's kind of funny. The new era, yeah, the new era for Wings is coming soon. Next 100 pounds, I think he means. Yeah, because he's like, that's what Wings does. He'll like be talking to somebody and they'll be like, yeah, man, you should do this and this. And he's like, oh, yeah, I've been thinking about it. And then they stop talking, and then the next day, he's back to good old Richard again, you know? So, I mean, if anything, I feel like maybe he might do a couple, like, because he said, like, oh, I want to do some food reviews. Like, I feel like he might actually do that for, like, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe max 2 or 3 videos. And then that'll get phased out as usual. And he'll be back to, you know, getting carried on with whatever game he's on. So. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, our damage isn't, like, horrible, but it's like we don't have any, like, all our gear that we have on right now, besides our chest piece, is literally from normal mode, and we're on hell mode, so it's like, Jesus. We love Richard Von Pepsi-Stein, real talk. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love old Richie McPepsi.
I can't carry anymore.
Richie McPepsi Chili. Is that one guy was saying? Oh man. Yeah, because that one thing I looked up, they were like, oh yeah, the golem stacks up when you go up the difficulties without having to put points, but anything besides 1. And it's like, nah, it basically just get wrecks in a couple hits. Like, there are a few instances where the golem is like an impenetrable, well, not impenetrable, but, you know, a pretty decent wall of health. But other than that, it's just a waste of 2 points that we had in there. And also, I don't know why, like, I would like to talk to whoever, what the fuck? I would like to talk to whoever made that build that I looked at, because the name's Jordan, Richard Samuel Jordan, code name 1645. Well,
I am overburdened.
Because I looked at slide. Well, El Grande Pepsi Samuel Richard Jordan Smellfinger. Oh man.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, see, because the thing I looked up was like, oh yeah, dim vision's the best thing in the game. You'll need to put 1 point into it. Like, huh? Like,
I am overburdened.
the bone prison thing literally does the exact same thing. Like, stops the enemies from coming after you.
I can't carry anymore.
Except it, you know, actually lasts more than 2 seconds. I didn't mean to drop that one. But whatever. If Wings was Mexican, he'd be called Ricardo the Bandito? I mean, most likely. Although he does eat a lot of Mexican food from Taco Bell, so I mean, he's basically a Mexican by now. And, you know, that's right next to, you know, Portugal, which is in South America. So, come on. Ban anybody telling me how to play, real talk. Anybody ban this low tier guy for giving me advice. I'm going to stop following his advice just because, even though I said I was going to follow it on stream. El Chilio, yeah. Notorious drug dealer El Chilio has been brought to justice. He will be facing the death penalty in approximately 2022. Go all in. They can walk to Haiti, real talk. Richard, there's an ocean in between that. Huh? What do you mean ocean? What is this ocean you speak of? Only ocean I know is the Pacific. I don't know. I was trying to say that in a weird way, but it didn't really work out. Well, there was a guy whose account was named Richard that came in, and actually, when I was first playing the game, He's actually giving me some solid advice, real talk. And I basically, well, I was already close to the conclusion that I needed to just remake the character and start again because the summoner skeleton build was terrible. But yeah, I guess I didn't say, Irish boy, I hope you're having a good day today, Pim. Where I was out here chilling on, Diablo 2 Remaster. Because it was basically until the end of the year, unless Shadow Warrior 3 comes out this year, because it's supposed to originally, but they haven't announced the release date yet, so. The whole rest of the year, there's not really any games that are relevant coming out, if you ask me. I mean, because Back 4 Blood came out a couple days ago or some shit, because I saw people, I follow streaming it, but yeah, that shit looks so bad, I'm not gonna lie. Senor Ricardo El Grande Chili Solid Pizza Muscle Maglite combo. I'll beat him with a Maglite, real talk. These trolls just keep coming at me in a conga line, and ain't none of them beat me in a one-on-one. Real talk. Yeah, I mean, this game, it's... I'm not gonna say, like, people definitely overhyped how, advanced the game is. But, it's a good, like, you kind of have to pay attention or you'll die when your gear is, shitty like mine is, and you're on the hardest difficulty. But, like, the premise of the game is really simple. Was the stream lagging? Well, hold up. Well, I don't know. My video feed doesn't seem like it's lagging at all, but I mean, I do have it on 160p, so it doesn't, like, so I can see the feed, but it, doesn't eat up data. He's good now, real talk. I don't know, I don't know if it was like my mic or the actual... if it was the actual stream, it's probably because of my shitty dog shit internet. But Bongo the Bucket Master? Yeah, I mean, if Bongo's not careful, he's going to be under a bucket here pretty soon, real talk. Cold Plains is the first... Alright. And where's the guy that, refills our health?
Hello.
Or do we not have them yet? It's gotta be this one, right? No. Or was it this one over here? Branding at Shadow Realm, let's go. Real talk, welcome to Band World, Brandy. Population, several black men. Well, 164 subs, pimp, real talk. I assume you're talking about your sub count. My God, have you, Wings of Advice, have you posted recently? Because I haven't seen anything in my feed from you in a minute. It's up to a ton of people, so, might have missed it, but... But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, when it comes to my channel, my subs have basically, they basically never move at all. But, though to be fair, I'm not actually putting in any effort at all. It's basically just me hopping on stream whenever the fuck I feel like it and posting whatever the fuck kind of meme I want whenever, So, it's not like I'm sitting here expecting any subscribers. If I don't get 200 subs by the dirty time I quit streaming, what up, I gotta see the full thing to talk. So it pops up on my screen before it pops up on the actual chat. Oh, my YouTube might have caught that comment as a inappropriate comment. See, I don't know, like, YouTube... I know I've said that in the past, but... they need an option to, just allow any comment outside of, you know, nefarious links. Takes Alexa Pro. My Alexa Pro, where? Oh, I love that. Was like a hilarious title when he went into the lion's den that one time. And it was like, Wings of Redemption goes into the lion's den coming off Alexa Pro. Like, has meltdown. That is funny. He said to Cointreau he doesn't mind the children, he just doesn't like people showing up to his house to beat him up, which I understand, but he used to threaten to beat everybody up. He did. Yeah, I mean, Wings is definitely... Oh shit, how long have we been going? Because, over an hour, because this game, they put out an update, and they claimed they fixed the crashing problem, but it still happens, so... Basically, any time from now on, if the stream randomly ends, it's probably the game crashing. So, yeah. But... yeah, I mean, Wings has definitely not figured out, you know,
turn back.
Any of the shit he says, because he'll be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and then 2 minutes later, he's back to, you know, this bullshit. He'll be like, oh yeah, I'm about to make some t-shirts and do up the old emotes and dual stream to Twitch, and meanwhile, a year later, people will be like, oh, what about the shirts? Or be like, huh? What do you mean shirts? Nothing wrong with doxing, which shows he's kind of a dirtbag. And, hold up, I didn't get to see that whole comment to see if it appears in the chat. Oh my lord, the gang's got the conga line of trolls, oh my lord! You troll cannot, like, come on. Y'all cannot beat me in a 1v1. You just come at me in a conga line. Our follower's gonna die, but... How many enemies is this game gonna spam? Fuck you on your romancer, son. You so skeet. Yeah, the follower... Okay, our follower got raped in the asshole, but... I'm not gonna...
I am overburdened.
I read that comment here to say... Yeah, Irish... Boy, whatever your most previous comment did not appear in the chat, so you have to... YouTube did not like it, real talk. So, I'm trying to play and watch at the same time, real talk. I posted Wings videos, I remember... Yeah, see, that's how... What I was thinking too, you know what I mean? I mean, I post a Wings meme here and there, but, you know what I mean? I don't want to be a channel that... Like, I know, like, if I would do it, obviously I would, you know, spice it up and do some funny edits and stuff. If I was, like, uploading stream clips from them frequently. Like, doing what, you know, like X-Bottle and all of them do. But, personally, I see that as a waste of my time. It's like, oh yeah, maybe I could get a lot of subs and a lot of views and maybe even some money out of it, but it's like, at the end of the day, I'd rather just spend my time doing the shit that I actually want to do, you know? Like, if I wanted to do that, I would do it, but I don't. And that's why my channel will never grow, because I only put up shit that I want to. Wayne will distract you. Yeah, I heard I don't know if he deleted the channel or what, but I heard he struck Chocolate Thunder. But I don't think I ever subbed to Chocolate Thunder. But I remember hearing about him before.
Not enough mana.
But yeah, I mean, I'd rather just keep it like YouTube as a hobby and a place for me to just rant. Because, I guess I kind of could be like, what's his face? I can't even remember. Fucking...
Not enough mana.
well, I can't remember his name now, but... You know. He does volunteerist content, like summer, like, I don't really put that up unless I just randomly fucking feel like spurging out. But Wings 007 gets struck every month, real talk. Well, actually did not know that, but I mean,
Halt.
I like too. Wings 007's intro is definitely really good, I'm not gonna lie. These suckers keep getting revived, no talk. Where's the guy reviving?
I can't carry anymore.
Wait, revive on Gisinski. Although I guess if it keeps giving me XP. But yeah, you might because I'm trying to, you know, concentrate on not dying. I might have missed a couple comments that YouTube didn't put in the comment section. Why does it do that? I'm holding a magic button. And it, you know,
I can't carry anymore.
Alright. But, people would have grown up watching him. He's still playing games for a living. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens to a lot of YouTubers when they're like making really niche content. But, you know, they'll pop off and then eventually their following, you know, either moves on or grows up or whatever. That's why,
I am over.
like, if you base your channel around one game or game type, sure, you might gain, like, hella popularity for a while, but then eventually you'll start falling off, then you won't be able to do anything because nobody comes to your stream for that content, and it's like, oh. That's why you see a lot of these streamers, like, that were doing Call of Duty, and now they're trying to switch to some different shit. And they'll get like 1/10 of the viewers as usual. Imagine getting beat by a foreign kid in sports and becoming fat. And yeah, I mean, Wings has got a crazy. I wish I could tell what the gear was on the ground without. I got the shield. Excuse me, real talk. Too much chili. Yeah, that's one of the main issues with a lot of streams. I mean, even ones that are still popular, they just, oh my lord. They just stick to one thing, so it's like, okay. Why is my character getting fucking, why all of a sudden is my stamina or mana fucking going away really quick? What the hell? That's weird. Last comment was basically his child fans would have gone through life, matured, job, married. You see the guy watching middle school still playing video games? Yeah, for life, he's pathetic. Yeah, see that's the thing, like if people don't ever, second, let me save. Character's kind of fucked up. But, like, if people don't actually, you know, mature, I mean, not necessarily mature, but, you know, change, that's, I mean, not even necessarily if they're a streamer, just in general, in real life, if people don't change, it's kind of just, usually ends up being cringy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're 40 years old and you still support, like, fucking Bernie Sanders? Okay, buddy. But, or shit like that, you know? It's like, that's tough. Seen the Sunny V2 video on Wings? I thought, does he have multiple? Because I think, didn't he put up one on him again recently? I haven't seen that one, but, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really, like, I follow Sunny V2, but I basically don't watch any of his videos, I'll be honest. Because they're, I'm not, like, that into all the drama and, whatever type of shit. Like, the Wing stuff is kind of interesting to a point, but I am racist to a point, real talk. But, oh shit, see, I don't know, I guess I should just start putting these on this bar so I can use them if I need it. But then it's like, I'm not really gonna worry about it. But no, I have not seen that video. Pimp. Unfortunately, though, I'm probably gonna get off here soon because the game is gonna crash at any second now. So.
All who oppose me, beware.
I mean, I guess maybe they fixed it to the point where it doesn't crash as much. But last time I played more than an hour and a half, the game instantly froze. So, well, not froze, but crashed. You know. So the game just spawns the enemies out of nowhere. But yeah, because when it comes to the internet stuff, it just kind of depends. You know, like sometimes you're just in the mood to watch stuff like that, and then other times you're not. They talked about June the King, you know. See, I think, because I didn't watch the very beginning of the interview, so I think I missed the June the King conversation probably, because I didn't tune into X-Bottle's restream of it until, I don't know, maybe a half hour after they started. So, because I don't remember hearing them talk about June the King at all, so I probably missed that. It was probably towards the beginning. Let me see. Did I try to ruin this guy's life just because he made a video? Yeah, I mean, I don't... Because I know Low Tier God freaks out about it because he's like, oh, this June the King guy's telling lies, oh my lord. It's like... I don't know why you would freak out about something like that, you know what I mean? It's like... If he made the the documentary is clearly not what would cause, you know, trolls to like spam his address in chat and stuff, you know what I mean? Even though he like apparently thinks that's why that happens. But yeah, it was yeah I was in the X-Bottle chat during that. Is pretty. There's definitely some gold in there. Real talk. Oh, did you say the same guy who did a vid on You Did What I Mean? So, oh yeah, that's pretty obvious. That is June. Hasn't June the King even posted recently? I mean, if he has, it's probably because last time he posted, I remember it being about some, I don't know who, but somebody that I didn't care to watch a video on. But, oh man, what? That guy just fucking walked right through it. Okay. But, yeah, like randomly sometimes, like it's usually late at night, I'll just randomly, like not be able to sleep and I'll just watch a random video like that. But like usually, I, don't. Come on, dude, like, they need to kind of fix the fucking bone prison shit, because that, you push the button and it doesn't even work half the time. How many of these are gonna spam in on me? Jesus. He just drained my... Fuck off. I'm not dealing with some bullshit enemy that drains your fucking mana instantly, making me waste potions, you know? Only reason OTG stopped is Vendetta, because June threatened to lawyer up. Yeah, I mean... Like Lindsay was a spineless jellyfish who runs away when somebody goes on the offense against him. Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, nothing was really gonna happen, to be honest. Because, all that shit is just, like, all you have to do is file it under, well, not file, like, for lack of a better term, I guess, I don't know, file education, you know what I mean? Because fair, or education falls under fair use, so. Because technically, like if you wanted to restream the entirety of like a Marvel movie, but you used it to educate people on something, like the whole time, technically you should be allowed to do that. I mean, obviously they would strike it down and you probably wouldn't win that battle, but technically you should be allowed to do stuff like that, you know?
All
Like, you
who
should be able to put
oppose me,
upload full movies and
beware.
have your own commentary over it. But, you know, that's a little on the probably not going to be able to do it and get away with it anyway, even though you should. Like, under the laws of the United States, I guess. No power. I mean, in general, like, outside of the laws, you should be allowed to do anything, you know what I mean? Like, you should be allowed to fucking upload movies right to YouTube. I mean, I guess technically, if YouTube wanted to, they could disallow it, but, you know. It's one of those things, like pirating music and whatnot. It's like, if you are gonna cry about your music being pirated, you're definitely not in the industry for the right reason. Like, the same thing with, like, books and stuff. Like, that's one thing, because obviously Adam Kokesh is kind of crazy nowadays, and he's gone off the rails more or less, but one thing he got right with his book, Freedom, was that, he didn't care. Like, he was like, it doesn't matter if you reprint it, resell it to people, do whatever you want, just, you know, spread it to as many people as possible. I don't care if you plagiarize it, I don't care if you put your name on it and try to sell it, just, you know. Now, that's how actual authors and content creators should be, you know what I mean? You should want your shit to spread as much as possible, and if not, you just don't understand why you should be making content for people. I mean, obviously the people that don't like shit like that are people who appeal to the lowest common denominator, you know what I mean? Which is most streamers. So. So we're like, oh, you can't take my content? Oh, why? Because every other fucking streamer's content is exactly like yours? I mean, I realize mine, unless I'm talking about voluntarist bullshit that most people
I can't carry anymore.
wouldn't come to a stream for anyway. But, unless I'm talking about shit like that, my content, you know, isn't really unique at all either. You know, it can be unique if, you know, I had Giga IQ viewers that cared about talking about stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me, you know what I mean? Like, if people just want to chill, talk about some Wednesday redemption, I mean, that's good with me. Most streamers are socialists because they don't mind having their lives paid for. What up? By other people, which is why I despise most streamers. Yeah, I mean, that, well, if you want to be technical, that's not, socialism, because socialism is just a business where the workers own the means of production. But in the context, because obviously most people don't see it that way, but obviously I'm smart enough to know what you mean by socialism. I just spoke out for a second. But yeah, I mean, that, you know, the funniest part is like when there's leftist streamers and stuff that they'll complain about rich people, and then they're literally working for Amazon on Twitch and giving Jeff Bezos more money. They'll be like, Jeff Bezos is evil! And then, meanwhile, they're giving him a paycheck by working for him. Like, come on, pimp. Like, that's one of the funniest things ever, you know what I mean? People be like, rich people bad. Meanwhile, you're giving him money. You know what I mean? Like, there's that whole thing where that, like, Hassan guy that is been exposed for being, like, a pedophile and all kinds of crazy shit. It was funny when he bought, like, that $1 million house or whatever, and people were, like, trying to roast him and stuff. And it's like, people missed that, like, the most obvious point that, if he actually believed his beliefs, he would have took that money, instead of buying a house, he would have created his own Twitch rival that is ran and owned by the workers, you know what I mean? Like an actual socialist commune, so to speak, website. you know? But obviously, a lot of statists, but leftists especially, they don't actually believe in their own beliefs, you know what I mean? They were like, oh, I hate rich people, meanwhile, they're feeding rich people money when you don't actually have to eat. I mean, like, there's plenty, like, you actually want to, you know, support small businesses and stuff, and you hate rich people for whatever emotional reason you do, there's plenty of options to, you know. The funniest part, though, is when, because, like, all these rich, like, the Hassan guy is a good example, because, like, he's a brain-dead retard that, like, hates the rich but, like, worships the state and stuff. It's just like, oh, well. And then all his viewers are like, yeah, fuck rich people. And then it's like, oh, yet they're donating to one. Dumb cucks. Getting on streaming any video game for 2 hours, earning $1,000, not jealous. Just saying, not hard at all. And yeah, see, I don't get it. People say, I better save before it crashes. People say, like, oh, streaming's hard, real talk. It's like, shut the fuck up, you dumbass. It ain't hard. Like, I could easily, like, right now, I could replace any streamer at all that appeals to the lowest common denominator and act just like him. You know what I mean? Like, I could replace Dr. Disrespect right now. That Spurgy skin, fucking 110-pound fuckboy, you know what I mean? Like, all you got, like, you just gotta spurg out a little bit, be like, oh my goodness, I was just this, oh my lord, like, shut the fuck up, you dumbass. I'll fucking knock Dr. Disrespect the fuck out in one punch, bitch, and fucking choke out his whole family. Real talk. In Minecraft, by the way. But, yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the screen here, because the game's probably gonna crash here, like, any second now. So, I'll just chat for a little bit. But yeah, I'm not jealous of them either. It's just, it's definitely, it's like, obviously there is some luck, but the people that say it's difficult, a difficult job, no, it's not. Like, people are like, oh, entertainment is hard. No. You're literally just spurging out and appealing to the lowest common denominator. That's not hard, dude. Like, obviously, like I just said, there is some luck involved, and you gotta network with other streamers and stuff, and like the best way to get big, or at least a decent following, is to make friends with bigger streamers that, like, aren't, like, super huge, but to the point where, you know, like, they'll still host you, but they won't, you know what I mean? They won't be, like, slapping you with a ton of viewers, but, like, just enough, and then you share your followings, and then so on and so forth. Different and cool as you don't care for monetary gain and all. Yeah, I mean, that's how YouTube used to be back in the day, when it was mostly just people ranting before the whole monetary bullshit came to it. Because, I mean, I don't care. I'll sit here and rant basically to myself about dumb bullshit and volunteer stuff just for the fuck of it. Because, I mean, obviously on my channel I do have my Bitcoin wallet, but that's just there, you know, basically just in case, like, fucking Mr. Beast comes by and it's like, oh, let me send this random streamer $10,000. I'll be like, huh, oh shit. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I mean, the way I see it, streaming, like, when it became capable for people to make a living off of streaming, that's when it went to shit, and, like, every streamer became a dumbass retard, you know what I mean? Not that it wouldn't be like that if people didn't get paid, but, like, YouTube back in the day, the content was just, like, it had so much more soul in it, you know what I mean? Like, these days, people make dumb bullshit, clickbait, garbage, like, not even necessarily clickbait, but just stupid videos, like, rehashing the same shit every, you know, just, like, top 10 action movies, or, like, here's 5 video games that where the developers mistreated their followers or some shit, or, like, here's 10 video games where you can't play them anymore, or best top 10 speedruns, like, who cares about to watch the same thing, or, like, this, all the lost media shit, where people are like, oh yeah, lost media, and then it's, like, just the same 2 lost media fucking things every damn video. It's like, shit. Trying to convince a 10-year-old battery to empty their college funds to donate money? Yeah, I mean, streaming Among Us. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it depends. If you're just like a spurgy weirdo, kind of like Tyler One or Dr. Disrespect, you can convince the little kids to give you money because they're like, hey, he's so funny, oh my goodness. But, like, see, me nowadays, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did donate to people back in the day. Like, not like that many like, people that I've spent actual money on are, like, the Gamer 2323 Crescendo, which is, I'm not, like, real life friends with him, but, you know, kinda, you know, and then, that's actually really it. Although I did, because I had a couple friends, like really small streamers, when they got partnered on, well, not partnered, but they joined the, whatever that one program on Twitch is where you just get like a couple emotes or whatever, because I was like, oh yeah, when you get that, I'll be the first to subscribe, real talk, and then I only subscribe for 1 month, and then they don't even fucking stream anymore. But, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, replacing, like, obviously growing your stream takes a little strategy and stuff, but, like, actually being a big streamer, I could replace any big streamer right now and do a better job than they do. Real talk. Like, all you gotta do is spurg out the whole damn stream and ramble on about dumb shit and roast the fucking chat or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, I think it would be cool, you know what I mean, to be a streamer that could get money, like enough money to not have to do anything else. But at the end of the day, it's just not for me, you know what I mean? Unless, the only way that would ever happen to me is if I somehow got a following just being like I am now, because I'm not gonna, because like 99.99% of streamers are fake, you know what I mean? Like, all you gotta do is look at, I know I keep bringing the same example up, but like Dr. Disrespect, he has a whole fake persona, you know what I mean? Fake wig, mustache, beard, like sunglasses, like, I mean, I guess was a nice gimmick back in the day, but nowadays it's just like, oh, it's just unbearably cringy. Oh, this guy's so nice and down to earth. No, they're not. They're just two-faced rats that won't see their dollar sign. You can donate your life savings. They won't know you exist. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Because most streamers, they are, especially once they get big, they're just there to make money. They don't act, like, they can lie and say they care about the chat, but they really don't, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to actually engage with it, you know what I mean? Especially the ones that will be like, oh, my chat goes by too fast for me to read it. Like, no, it doesn't, you dumbass retard. It doesn't matter how fast that shit goes. Like, I've been in the fucking League of Legends fucking chat earlier when there's 450,000 fucking people in there watching at the same damn time. Granted, there's not that many people chatting at the same time, but you can still fucking read the damn chat as it goes by. I mean, they have slow mode on, but it's not, you know, it's like 10-second slow mode. So, streamers that use the, oh, I can't read the chat excuse, like, I mean, obviously you'll miss some comments if you have, like, hella people talking, you know what I mean? Because that would be my problem. I would want to respond to, like, literally every comment, unless it was, like, just random, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised the game has not crashed yet. I mean, hour and a half? Maybe it doesn't crash on the start screen, I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm going to probably get off here soon anyway. So, but yeah, you gotta be fake to make it in the stream world, like, especially in all the people that, like, host each other on Twitch. They're like, oh my lord, thanks for the host, let me suck your dick, oh my goodness, you know? It's like, they don't actually care about the host, all they care about is the view number going up. But see, my strategy, like, I've talked about it before, if I were to actually want to be a big Twitch streamer, what I would do, well, not necessarily big, you know, but, you know, get, like, a partner or whatever, I would just go on Twitch, stream for a month, but buy a view bot for a month, and then after that month is over, see if you've, like, you know what I mean, to see if you've gained any actual real followers and stuff. But that's what I would do, you know what I mean? Try to give, and then obviously you would have to network as well, but if you really wanted to. But that would be my strategy, you know what I mean? Is like give yourself a kickstart, and then if it works, it works. But if not, who cares? You know what I mean? I mean, there's people all like a ton of streamers on Twitch use view bots as well. It's like blatantly obvious when they have like 1,500 viewers and there's like literally no one talking in the chat. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, okay, buddy. I'm sure all those viewers are real. But, I mean, I'm basically just ranting at this point, but it is what it is, you know. It's fun to just randomly spark out about some dumb shit that at the end of the day it doesn't really fucking matter, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't really fucking care, like, how people stream. It's like, obviously, if you want to make streaming what you do in life, you gotta do some dumb bullshit, you know what I mean? You gotta appeal, well, you don't have to, you just have to, you know, but if you really want that, just appeal to the lowest common denominator and network, get lucky, a little bit lucky, you know. I mean, you don't even have to get lucky to be able to grow your stream, you know, to like maybe viewers, you know. You just gotta find your niche, and then people have to find you, unfortunately, though. You know what I mean? Like, I could probably, like, in all seriousness, if I could garner more, like, attention to the stuff in my voluntarist playlist, I could probably get, like, maybe 25, 30 viewers a stream, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Unfortunately, though, like, with my content that I make on that, it's not, like, the simple shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, the YouTube, I can't think of his name now, but I follow him on YouTube, but he makes voluntarist comments or content as well. And I've mentioned him before, but his are just very, very generic. He has like 6,000 YouTube subs. It's like I could make content like that too, and just like, you know, make very, very basic statements and platitudes and make the points that the same, like, a million people have made over and over and over, be like, oh yeah, the state is bad, leftists are stupid, like, oh. It's like, and then people be like, oh, thumbs up, this is so good, dude, you're just repeating the same shit that people have been saying for centuries. At this point, personally being embarrassed to have other people pay my bills, and yes, I know that's like being paid, but at least I'm working for it. Killing someone on Among Us, saying us and laughing doesn't count. Yeah, I mean, because I guess a few streamers out there probably actually do have real entertainment, but, you know, just like spurging out and yelling and purposely raging or whatever, or, you know, just playing like the newest game. People are like, oh, I want to see this dumb retard neckbeard that hasn't fucking sniffed his own mother, let alone another woman, in 50 fucking decades. I don't know. I kind of trapped myself there. I was like, I said 50, and I was like, wait a second. I was gonna say years, but then, whatever. But yeah, like, you look at all the really big streamers. All of them are just the stereotypical loser, virgin, you know, like most of them. You know what I mean? There are a few, like, fucking, I don't know if Nick Merckx is just fat or jacked, but I mean, he seems like IRL, when he would turn off his stream personality, seems like he might be cool to hang out with, you know what I mean? To be honest. But like most of large streamers, you know what I mean? Like, if you saw, like, who's that, like, Penguins guy or whatever? He's like skinny, got the fucking stringy black hair and shit. Like, if you saw that guy in Walmart, you'd be like, look at that fucking retard. Like, you'd flick him and he'd fucking have a stroke. You know what I mean? But, you know? And it's funny when they try to, like, flex on people, they'll be like, yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, you'll be in a Call of Duty stream and people will be bragging on their KD. And it's like, bruh, everybody in here is like 5'4", 300 fucking pounds. And if not, you'd probably lie about your fucking dick size on the internet for clout or some random shit. You know what I mean? But smaller streamers, because they're more genuine. Big ones, you don't. Yeah, I mean, just see them as dollar signs. That's why I do follow a couple big streamers on Twitch, but more or less, everybody I follow is 1,000 viewers average or lower, but most of them are way, way lower. You know what I mean? But, you know, like, I follow a few big ones. Like, well, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I do follow Asmongold, but I mean, well, actually, no, that's a lie. I think I unfollowed him recently, because I was like, I'm tired, but, because I used to follow him, just because you could go in there and he'd be, like, spurging out about some random dumb shit, and sometimes it was funny for, like, 20 minutes, but yeah, I mean, I do follow, I guess you could call Problem Right a big streamer, but I mean, I only watch him when he's playing Madden, because I follow a lot of the Madden streamers and stuff, because it's pretty interesting. To me, anyway. But, yeah, smaller streamers are definitely where it's at, because you can definitely tell they actually care about their viewers a lot more, you know what I mean? And when they get a sub, they'll actually have, like, a big fucking thank you and shit. They won't just be like, alright, you, thanks for the sub, pimp, that's it. You know what I mean? But it's like, it won't take that, even if you have, like, the highest sub count, it's not gonna matter that much. If you take the time to thank everybody a little personally. Corpse Husband, guy says how much he hates his voice and says it's a very serious and dangerous condition. Hasn't got the operation, uses it to make money. Yeah, I actually used to follow Corpse Husband on YouTube, but his content got really, really, really shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he started, like, streaming, and I was like, I don't want to watch this dumbass stream. I just here for the fucking horror content, you dumb bitch. I'm fucking unfollowing you, Corpse Husband, goofy ass. But yeah, I mean, very serious, dangerous condition. Well, that's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Some of us, we're cursed with giga IQs, and we're capable of thinking with logic in every situation, so we can just be like, oh, we're cursed to sit back and watch as the average dumbass is entertained by, dumb bullshit. But I guess it is what it is. Like, the streamers that make money off dumbass retards, I guess it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes to make a bag, you gotta bullshit to some dumbasses. But, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're like, anybody that has over, like, 500 subs on Twitch, if you're donating to them, you might as well kill yourself, because, like, come on, dude. The only reason you should donate to somebody, like, with more subs than that on Twitch is if you're trying to, like, get clout off of them and, like, be, like, really close friends or whatever, so maybe they'll host you and then you can start your own stream career or some shit, But other than that, you gotta be brain dead to even sub, like, even to use your Prime sub. Like, come on, man. Like, all the emotes on Twitch are mostly fucking dog shit anyway. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Twitch. Shift is literally the only Twitch streamer on Twitch I've ever seen that actually has a bunch of really good emotes. Every other streamer, dog shit, you know what I mean? People be like, that fucking Baru guy's like, oh, panda emotes, like, all those emotes are dog shit. I would slap the fuck out of Baru with a fucking hammer in Minecraft. You know what I mean? But guy used to do horror stories and started playing Among Us with PewDiePie and penguins. And it sucks up to them, like, dude, made your career being unoriginal, so stop crying wolf. Yeah, I mean, that's how all the high tier shit goes. People it's just a constant fest of people sucking each other off, and if there is any drama, it's for attention anyway, you know what I mean? Try to get on like drama alert so more people know what your channel is. But or fucking Tipster. I actually follow Tipster. It's kind of funny because he'll like talk about some of like the stuff from viewers, or not viewers, but people that aren't as well known. So you get some like really funny fucking dumb shit a lot of the time that like nobody should give a shit about, but it's just funny that he's talking about it. But yeah, I mean, oh man. Among Us with PewDiePie. You know, actually, I'm not gonna. Well, like back in the day, before PewDiePie was like the biggest fucking streamer or content creator on YouTube or whatever, I remember people would be like, "Oh my lord, you gotta check him out. He's so funny." And like even in fucking middle school, I'd be like, "Dude, how the fuck can you watch this shit? Jesus Christ!" And the sad part is, people will grow up. Yeah, like that Penguins guy you're talking about. Like, then adults will, like, move on. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah, PewDiePie's for kids, but I watch Penguins now." It's like, dude, that's the same shit, you dumbass. Except Penguins looks more of a fucking faggot retard than PewDiePie. Like, PewDiePie's a fucking Chad at the very least, you know what I mean? So at least you're not a total retard for watching him, you know? But if you're watching that Penguins dude, you might as well just chalk it up. Because people watch people that they can relate to. So if you're watching Penguins, I got some bad news, pimps. You're probably a stringy-haired fucking virgin. I know virgin isn't like an actual legit fucking roast, I guess, but you know, it's an internet roast. People worship him because he's edgy. 100,000 person to be. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm sure he's not actually what I would call edgy, because anybody who is actually edgy is not gonna their YouTube channel gone. Unless they have, like, if you're like me, you can get away with, you know, some shit just because nobody cares, but act hard on the internet, most likely couldn't drink a beer. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the people you'll go into like I know I kind of or I guess was talking about this earlier. I was talking about Call of Duty, like, streams and stuff. Like, you'll go in there and people will be infighting in there, and it's like, bruh, everybody in here is a fucking nerd that watches Call of Duty, so you might as well just chalk it up. Like, you're not in here damn Call of Duty stream. You know what I mean? Like, shit. You know? It's like, oh, people be like, "Oh, but there's MMA fighters that are nerds and stream on Twitch." It's like, yes, but just because you fight people for a living doesn't mean you're actually, you know, quote, alpha or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like all it is you know how to fight. Like, most people in the UFC are, like, not hating or anything, but most of them are probably, quote, betas because they learned to fight when they were little because they were getting picked on. I mean, not necessarily. Like, obviously, Francis Ngannou was like a fucking Giga Chad, you know what I mean? But, you know, like, there's the people like, fucking Israel Adesanya was like a total. I mean, I know I say that as I'm sitting here in fucking Diablo 2 Resurrected, but, you know. Because you can do video games and actual shit in real life. But. I mean, I'm just like talking about them to fucking talk about it, you know, like the MMA fighters. Like, obviously, I still respect all of them, but, you know. Deep Voice and says edgy things, but the guy's literally a Leafy. Yeah, I've actually never even watched a Leafy video ever, but, I just know, like, he left YouTube and then he came back and then I don't know what he's doing now, but. But yeah, like I said, he's probably, like, not actually edgy, like, Like, he's definitely not Gypsy Crusader or Christopher Cantwell. You know what I mean? Or hard, but it's like, look, a penguin's the guy, mouse off of people. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, I was mostly, well, some of them definitely are nerds that, you know. Because some of the UFC guys in the lower weight classes are definitely, because they're like fucking 5'6" and shit. But I won't lie though, like in a street fight, obviously, like if you have an IQ as high as mine, I'm just gonna shoot you, you know what I mean? Like, what was that joke where it's like, I paid $500 for this Glock, you think I'm gonna fight you, pimp? Nah. I'm just gonna shoot you right in the head. Like, poor guy couldn't beat up a paraplegic? Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen him, he's definitely, you know. And there's some people, like I follow this one guy on Twitch called Fuzziness, and yeah, he's like the pinnacle fucking virgin nerd Twitch streamer, like stereotypical, like worse than penguins when it comes to like his looks and stuff. And like he was on Twitch, was it last night or the night before? I actually tuned in because, I mean, I went in because it was his birthday, so I went in and said happy birthday real quick. But he was doing, for his 32nd birthday, he was doing a 24-hour stream, and fucking, he was doing, they call it like the Mario Party Octothon or something like that, where he plays Mario Party 1 through 8 back to back to back, and goes for like the world records or whatever. And yeah, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I do anything crazy for my birthday, usually, you know, but I'm not fucking sitting on a damn stream for 24 fucking hours. Like, goddamn. Like, I thought I had no friends in real life, but that sucker's just like, shit. People. Oh, man. God looks like a crackhead you see hanging out at the old skate park? Pretty much, I mean. It's kind of funny, like, when you sit there and think about what you would think if you saw these streamers that have big followings in real life. Like, if you didn't know who they were. You know what I mean? Especially, like, some of the ones I follow. Like, if I saw fucking Problem right in real life, I'd be, look at this fat fucking Mexican goddamn dude. Shit. You know? I mean, I'm not trying to, like, roast Problem or anything. I like his Madden streams, but, you know, like, most of these dudes, it's just, like, and they'll brag about, like, being better than people at games. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I make money playing this game. What do you do? It's like, bro, you are not cool for fucking, that doesn't matter how much money you goddamn make. You're playing a fucking video game, bitch. Like, shit. It's not even like you're playing it at a really high pro level. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, shit, like, professional CSGO, I can really appreciate the skill that a lot of the really high-tier players have, you know what I mean? Like, reaction time, just overall intelligence and map awareness, you know, but obviously 99.99% of streamers are not that, you know. Especially, like, in Call of Duty, like, people think they're so damn good for being, like, okay at Call of Duty, you know what I mean? Even the people that have, like, a high KD, they'll be like, oh, yeah, man, I got a 5 KD in every Call of Duty. It's like, nobody gives a shit about your 5 KD. You know what I mean? Because it's like, at the end of the day, in Call of Duty, as long as if your KD's, like, from, I don't know, like, maybe 1.3 to 1.5, like, if your KD's from there and up, you basically have the ability to shit on anybody, you know what I mean? Like, fucking Scump could be in your lobby, and since the skill gap in the game is so low, you're gonna fucking kill him a lot of times, you know? Like, obviously, he'll probably have the advantage because he has fucking 20 million gigabyte internet and gets host every lobby, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man. Yeah, Yeah, 940. Dang, this game. I guess it doesn't crash if you're on the main thing, because that's almost been going for 2 hours. Because like a little bit over 2 hours, I think, is like the longest it's ever gone without crashing. I'm assuming the crash just doesn't happen if you're not in the game. Maybe I should probably. Well, no, I don't think it tests that because I save and quit a lot of the time, and you know what I mean. So it doesn't reset the timer. But yeah, I mean. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm like some 10 out of 10 fucking Giga Chat or anything. It's just like, it's kind of funny when people, I know, they're trying to fucking hype themselves up or whatever and compare themselves to others when it's just like, oh, well, you know. Oh, yeah, in real life, like, they'll be like, oh, yeah, y'all get no bitches, y'all virgins or whatever in this lobby. It's like, bro, you're all sitting in a fucking COD lobby on a Saturday fucking night. You know what I mean? Unless you're a 45-year-old married man, like, you know, there's no reason you should be in. I mean, obviously, it's like, yeah, it kind of depends on your situation, but, you know. You know what I mean? Because, like, with me, if I go out and do shit, it's basically only on Sunday, you know. But damn boys, be like, you're jealous of his subs, fame, and money? What up? I'm like, no, your heroes are pathetic. 99% of them want no hard work, labor, fulfill on top of them. Yeah, I mean, that's true too, because it's cringy. I'm pretty sure people would probably say that if they came here and saw what we were talking about right now, but, let me close this bullshit. Alright. But, people be like, oh yeah, you're just jealous of all these big streamers. It's like, no, if I actually, you know, wanted to be in their position, like I said, I would have actually made, or be making an effort to do that, you know? Like, it should be blatantly obvious to anybody that I don't care and I'm not actually trying to make the stream big, you know what I mean? Like, if I was trying, I would at the very least have a set time that I stream every day, you know? Instead of just getting on whenever the fuck I want to. I mean, I kind of stream about the same times, more or less, but, you know, I just get on whenever the fuck I want. And it's basically just me rambling on about dumb shit most of the time. But oh man. Because it's like, like the people you could say are jealous are the ones that are, you know, actually fucking trying but failing. But no matter what, I'm always straight up with anyone. Never put on a persona to manipulate people into giving me free stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, my brain just shut off for a second. But yeah, there's no reason to, you know, be fake just to gain internet fame, because at the end of the day, who really cares, you know? It's like, people be like, oh yeah, I want to be internet famous or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, nobody actually cares, you know what I mean? Like, even all your viewers, at the end of the day, they don't actually care, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, if you were walking down the street and you saw your favorite streamer in the middle of like 5 dudes getting the fuck beat out of him, would you pull up and pull out your fucking gun and shoot him, or would you just be like, yeah, I'm good, pimp, let me drive away? You know what I mean? Like, nobody actually cares. I don't know how good of an example that was, but it's out there. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But yeah, I was saying it last stream, like, you don't even have to be that smart to realize what's going on, you know, with a lot of these streams. And like most of the people, like most of like the loyal followers of people are just so brainwashed, it's funny. You know what I mean? Like especially on some of the mods too. Because some streamers are like really fucking strict or whatever. And they'll be like, oh, it's like, okay. But see, that the problem is, though, too, because Twitch has so many fucking rules, you know what I mean? You can't even fucking say, like, what was it, virgin and fucking... I can't remember all the other terms they banned, but you can't even say any of that shit anymore, you know? It's like, really? You're telling me, like, people are so, like, that's the problem, though, people are so sensitive. That's actually, like, the low-key root of the problem about why so many streamers are bad. You know what I mean? Because, like, people are just so sensitive nowadays, so the streamers gotta be shitty to cater to that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, one side gets dumber, then the other side has to get dumber to compensate, so they can keep all the people watching, you know what I mean? Then the other side gets dumber again, then back and forth, and then now we're where we are now, where, yeah, even the fucking normies are like, yeah, this is a little too much. But the Giga fans are like, I was dying in hospital and your videos got me through it, and it's like, you think this guy cares whether you live or die? No, he only cares about money. Yeah, that's definitely true too, because people will be like, your video saved my life. You know what I mean? Like, the only, well, I won't lie though, like, WRTP or We Like to Pray, their videos, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, they saved my life or some shit, but they definitely helped pass a ton of time for me, you know what I mean? Just like the random fucking Mario game LPs and shit, but that though was kind of like, I fell in connection with that channel because I kinda know them in real life, not, you know, we don't fucking hang out IRL, because we live nowhere near each other, but, you know, just a little bit. But yeah, no, but like, people just fake caring about their fans. They'll be like, oh yeah, let me do a giveaway, but it's like, you're only doing a giveaway because you know it gives you more viewers, and then you can lie and say that it's not why you're doing it, but we all know it is, you know? Like, if it wasn't, these streamers would be doing giveaways way more often, you know? Because, you know, like, the thing from Incredible is like, when everyone's super, no one will be, blah, blah, blah. So, like, if you do giveaways all the time, people will eventually not show up for it. I don't know. Like, it eventually won't increase your viewer count or whatever. But I don't know. Like, see how much a lot of these streamers make? Well, like, the really high-end ones? They should be doing fucking giveaways every damn day if they actually gave a fuck about their viewers. You know? Like, if XQC actually cared about his viewers, he'd be fucking giving away $1 million every fucking year. Or more. Actually, probably more. Because, I don't know. I have to wait for that comment to come up in the chat real talk. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just kind of funny. Like, it's funny and sad at the same time, you know what I mean? But you know what's crazy? I'm actually mid-experiment. I'm actually mid-experiment proving that how easy it is to manipulate the fucking lowest common denominator into gaining a following, because I'm not gonna give it away here because it has absolutely no connection to my YouTube, because it's actually me IRL. But I made a TikTok, and I'm actually gaining fucking followers way faster on there than on YouTube. Actually, just, you know, playing the I don't know, playing the normie or whatever you want to talk about it. You know what I mean? That appeals to the lowest common denominator. I actually am I started like a month ago. I haven't actually checked because I don't really care about my follower count, but it's like fucking so easy. I mean, I'm not, gonna be some e-girl with a million fucking followers anytime soon, but, I might be able to, like, fucking live... I'm not gonna lie to you, if I can live stream, because you have to have 1,000 followers to live stream on TikTok, I might high-key start live streaming on there, instead of on YouTube to try to get a... You know what I mean? I don't know what I would do, but, like, I'll be honest, that would be... Because on YouTube, it's kind of, I don't know. But yeah, whatever your most recent comment didn't go through, Average Boy. Just, whatever comment you made after you said it's funny when the Giga fans are like, whatever. I saw it come up on my screen, but then YouTube didn't accept it as a comment, so I couldn't read the whole thing. But I just noticed we're almost level 69, got him! But, yeah, I can definitely tell that our character definitely needs better gear. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the only thing keeping us afloat is the fucking full set we have. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, because, like, with stuff like that, I know it's a normie thing and stuff, but that's kind of something that I would be more into than this YouTube bullshit. Because obviously TikTok is saturated as well, but it's not like YouTube where, like, even though would make niche voluntarist comment on, or content, I'm slowly losing it, but and I'm not gonna lie, I have made really fucking good videos when it comes to my voluntarist content. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm not trying to brag, but like intelligence and like overall, like teaching wise, they're better than any fucking other voluntarist shit on this platform. Not that there's that many. You know what I mean? There's what, like me, that guy earlier that I was thinking about. But, and I fucking keep forgetting his name. And then Eric July. But Eric July is kind of like stemmed away from it. And he's being more normie because he wants to gain followers. But, what is understandable. I mean, I still like him, but he's definitely no Larkin Rose. I'll be honest. And you know what? I didn't fucking know. I didn't fucking know, Larkin Rose is like over fucking 50 years old. I thought that psycho was like maybe close to 40. Shit. But, I think YouTube might have canceled your comment again, pimp. Because it didn't pop up. Like, I saw it come up again, and then it's not in the YouTube chat again. I think YouTube might be sneak dissing. But there was something about, like, people crying or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, because my problem is, you know what I mean? Because I want to just live my life doing shit that I want to do. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it unless, it's 100% necessary. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to make voluntarist content or memes every day, I would, you know what I mean? But I don't want to, so I don't. It's like, I'd rather sit here and play Diablo 2. For, I guess, well, I haven't even been playing. I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, though. But, I'll see if you, my guy, Irish boy, if you want to type the comment one more time, see if YouTube lets it go through or not, but, oh, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a couple minutes, probably.